Welcome back to Techno Trend Zone. If you're about to hit the checkout button on a new Mac right now, stop what you are doing and cancel that order immediately. A massive internal leak just exposed Apple's entire summer desktop roadmap, and they are gearing up to drop 4 completely redesigned M5 powerhouse machines. But there is a massive catch to all of this exciting news, and it is sending Cupertino into a total meltdown behind the scenes. The global supply of unified memory and NAND storage has completely hit a brick wall. Every single tech giant on the planet is buying up these vital components to build massive AI server farms. Apple is literally fighting a global bidding war just to secure enough RAM for their new Apple Silicon logic boards. The new TSMC 3nm yields are actually incredible this year, meaning the chips themselves are highly efficient. But a lightning-fast processor is completely useless if you cannot pair it with enough memory to run your heavy applications. Top analyst Ming-Chi Kuo recently detailed how this exact yield bottleneck is forcing Apple to rewrite their entire hardware strategy for the year. DigiTimes corroborates this report, pointing out that Apple is intentionally throttling their current generation inventory. They are aggressively stockpiling components right now to ensure the upcoming M5 launch does not end in a total backorder disaster. This exact component hoarding is the real reason why the current Mac Mini is essentially vanishing from store shelves. Have you tried finding a baseline M4 Mac Mini lately? They are completely out of stock almost everywhere. Apple had to quietly axe the 256GB model just to stretch their NAND storage supply as far as possible. This perfectly aligns with what we are hearing about the highly anticipated Mac Mini M5 release date. The ultra-compact aluminum chassis is staying exactly the same, but the entry-level price is about to skyrocket. Supply chain insiders suggest Apple is permanently killing the 256GB storage tier across the board. The new M5 Mac Mini will likely start at a minimum of 512GB, pushing the absolute base price to an unavoidable $799. You are going to be forced to pay a heavy Apple tax just to get a foot in the door. Honestly, I will believe they can justify an $800 starting price when I actually see it. But the M5 chip performance might just make it worth the premium price tag. When you look at the raw M5 Mac Mini rumors, the single-core performance alone is supposed to rival last year's top-tier Max chips. This leap makes the base model an absolute powerhouse for Logic Pro and Final Cut users who need serious rendering speed on a budget. If you were hoping the new 24-inch iMac M5 would finally get a massive ProMotion upgrade, you need to lower your expectations right now. Ross Young from Display Supply Chain Consultants confirmed that Apple is strictly gatekeeping their mini LED and 120Hz panels for the Pro lineup only. The new consumer-level iMac is sticking to the exact same super-thin chassis from 2021 and the exact same standard 60Hz display. Makoto Kara is whispering that we might see a couple of refreshed, darker color options to boost the new desktop Mac 2026 marketing push. But internally, it is just a straight processor swap. They are going to drop a standard, potentially binned-down M5 chip inside and keep the baseline storage locked at 256GB. Apple knows the casual user buying an all-in-one for the kitchen. Counter does not care about thermal throttling or M5 versus M4 chip benchmark comparisons. They just want seamless integration with their iPhone and an ultra-clean desk setup without the hassle of extra cables. Now let us talk about the machine that is going to completely break the internet. The legendary iMac Pro replacement is finally happening, but the Apple event rumors point to a massive rebranding. The ELEC has been tracking huge display panels moving through the Asian supply chain, revealing a staggering 30-inch iMac Ultra. Pro users have been begging for a giant all-in-one since the Intel days, refusing to buy into the clunky Mac Studio and external monitor setups. This 30-inch iMac Ultra price is going to be incredibly steep, but the specs are absolute insanity. We are talking about an unbinned M5 Max logic board pushed to its absolute thermal limit behind a massive sheet of glass. It will feature a flawless ProMotion refresh rate, though OLED is definitely off the table for a screen this size due to severe burn-in risks. If you want this single-cable dream machine, be prepared to empty your bank account. Early Apple Silicon. Leaks suggest a starting price well north of $4,000. Wait, really? $4,000? Unfortunately, yes. And the crazy part is that creative professionals will still line up around the block to buy it, because the workflow efficiency and the color accuracy of that massive display are just unmatched in the industry. Finally, we arrive at the absolute apex predator of the Apple WWDC 2026 event, the Mac Studio. Mark Gurman has been relentlessly pointing out that Apple completely skipped the M4 Ultra cycle, leaving heavy 3D artists stranded on older M3 architecture while laptops got all the major upgrades. The upcoming Mac Studio M5 Ultra is Apple's absolute revenge on the computing world. They are taking two M5 Max chips and fusing them together with an upgraded UltraFusion interconnect to create a monster 36-core CPU and an impossible 80-core GPU. The Mac Studio M5 Ultra specs are designed to completely annihilate massive 8K, rendering timelines and handle intense local machine learning tasks with ease. But here is the massive red flag that Shrimp Apple Pro just raised. Because the M5 Ultra demands an astronomical amount of high-bandwidth unified memory to feed those 80 graphical cores, it is directly caught in the crossfire of the global AI server memory shortage. Apple simply cannot source enough high-capacity RAM to mass-produce this machine right now. We are fully expecting to see the M5 Ultra revealed on stage this summer, but multiple leaks indicate actual shipping dates will slip aggressively into late September or even October. The thermal management required to keep an 80-core GPU from melting a silver cube on your desk is staggering, and doing it while fighting a global component shortage is entirely unprecedented. So, if you are currently Googling whether you should buy a Mac now or wait, just know that the waiting game is going to stretch a lot longer than usual this year. In my honest opinion, this upcoming M5 lineup is a massive double-edged sword. The technology inside these machines, especially that fused 80-core GPU in the Mac Studio and the gorgeous 30-inch display on the iMac Ultra, is genuinely game-changing for creative professionals. However, the aggressive price hikes and the forced upgrades on the entry-level Mac Mini are incredibly frustrating for everyday users. Apple is clearly shifting the financial burden of this global component shortage onto the consumer. If you are a professional making money with your machine, the wait for the M5 will absolutely be worth it. But if you are a casual user, I highly recommend looking for a refurbished M4 machine while you still can. What do you guys think about these forced price hikes? Are you actually willing to pay $799 for a base Mac Mini? Or does that push you toward building a custom Windows PC instead? Drop your thoughts down in the comments because the pricing strategy this year is getting wildly aggressive, and I am curious how many people are actually going to jump ship. If you liked the video, please subscribe, share the video with your friends, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from us.